Hey everyone, what's up? This is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit for the Xbox 360, and this game is also available on the PlayStation 3. So, Need for Speed Hot Pursuit is more or less a reboot for the early 2000 series Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on the PlayStation 2. Hot Pursuit 2, which is one of my favorite racing games of all time, I still own today. And this is more or less them saying, let's bring the series to the new consoles, let's take care of that new graphical engine and stuff like that, as long as adding more components to the racing genre. And they execute that really, really well. I have to admit that this game, I had more fun than I actually ever thought I could. This game is hands down the best arcade racing game you can get your hands on this year. And, I previously said Split Second was my favorite arcade racing game. This one is now my favorite arcade racing game. Everything from the graphics to the intense races, the gameplay, different change in how the cars feel, to the different weapons and abilities you can use on your opponents. It all boils down into one of the best packages you can get in a racing game. So, arcade racing games don't really have a story, but I'll just go ahead and give you guys what's really going on. Basically, your character is a street racer and a cop. It's pretty funny because I recognize the character from the previous Hot Pursuits. It's the same guy. He's wearing, he has black hair and he's wearing those dark aviator glasses. And it's pretty cool that they, put that in the game. It's a nice little original touch there. But, yeah. Basically, as you rank up, you can get different cars and stuff like that, unlock different abilities, such as nitrous. Actually, nitrous is unlocked from the start, but there's EMPs, which you saw me use a little while back. There's helicopters, spike strips. You can actually drop spike trips down the road, and they can, you can take out your opponents or slow them down. And there's also if you're a cop, you can call for a roadblock ahead, or if you're a racer, you can do basically a jammer, which is jamming all the frequencies and stuff like that, making it difficult for the cops to track you. But the whole game takes place on this whole mountain called Seacrest Canyon. It's a pretty cool place. It's like a small little city, and there's a good variety. I mean, as you see right now, we have some snow with, like a nice jungle setting, lots of trees or forests. There's also a view of the whole beach. You'll be racing down by the ocean. You'll be racing by power plants, by the freeways and stuff like that. There's a lot of variety in where you race here. And the thing is, you might think, oh wow, just one place, it probably gets boring, right? Actually, no. Seacrest Canyon is a very large place, and you'll probably, never get bored of it. I mean, there's still places today that I'm still visiting new and stuff like that. It's a really, it's really cool. So, talk about graphics. As you can see, the graphics are absolutely excellent. There's details and stuff like that in the environments that are really, really nice. All the cars, I mean, the damage is outstanding. This is some of the best looking damage I've seen on cars lately and stuff. But yeah, everything from the graphics, you can see the tread marks and like the road and stuff like that. It's all done very well. It's just you can really tell that they spent a lot of time into the graphical work of this game. All the cars have really nice detail into them. They all, look and feel like they're really, real cars and stuff like that. So graphics are excellent, lighting effects really good, and yeah. Moving on to gameplay, it's a racing game. Hold right trigger down, hold left trigger to brake. It's an arcade racer, so you can do these long drifts and stuff like that, and you can, control your car, pretty well depending on your speed. But yeah, it's nice. The gameplay is really nice. Everything handles together. It runs at a smooth 60 frames per second. No frame rate drops whatsoever. Everything's really just hands-on, like really, tight, and everything just feels like it's really worked out. You know, it doesn't ever feel like there's a problem with this game at all, which is one of my favorite things about this game, is that it just handles so well. I mean, this is basically the perfect racing game. I can't ask for anything better than this. But yeah, each car handles different, which is really nice. For example, you know, the Corvette handles a lot different from the Aston Martin, which in turn handles a lot different from the GTR, which in turn handles a lot different from the Ferrari. What else is coming up is that it's not only a cool, racing experience. The racing experience you're going to find is just as well as any other arcade racing game, but in a way it's done in its own unique way that's better. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna sign off right now, and this is the review. The multiplayer handles really well. Go check out my my multiplayer gameplay of that. I put up like 9 videos of that. Really well down multiplayer. Everything handles nice, no lag whatsoever. My final rating for this is going to be a 10 out of 10. Yes, this game gets a perfect score because it's outstanding. If you haven't bought this game, I highly encourage you to go buy it right now. It is one of the best racing experiences you're going to get your hands on, and like I said, the best arcade racer that you're going to find this year.